How to quickly overcome the false wealth syndrome, and 4 steps to truly become rich. In today's society, appearances often take precedence over reality. The pressure to present a facade of success and prosperity can lead many people into the deceptive cycle of the false wealth syndrome. Driven by a passion for behavioral psychology and financial counseling, as well as being a financial freedom coach for years, I have witnessed how this syndrome impacts not only financial stability but also mental well-being and overall life satisfaction. I suggest exploring this phenomenon, its underlying causes, and the strategies to break free from it. What is the false wealth syndrome? The false wealth syndrome refers to behavior involving projecting an image of financial success and opulence despite significant financial difficulties and debt. This syndrome is characterized by extravagant spending, maintaining a high social status, and displaying a luxurious lifestyle while concealing the reality of financial struggles. The psychological roots of the false wealth syndrome. Social pressure and comparison. In an era dominated by social media, the pressure to keep up with peers can be overwhelming. Constant exposure to images of luxury and success creates a standard that many feel compelled to adhere to, regardless of their actual financial situation. For example, seeing friends post photos of vacations in exotic destinations or new acquisitions of luxury goods may prompt others to spend beyond their means to maintain a similar appearance of success. Fear of judgment. The fear of being judged or stigmatized for financial issues drives individuals to present a false image of wealth. This fear can stem from cultural, familial, or societal expectations that equate financial success with personal worth. For example, in some cultures where financial status is closely linked to self-esteem, individuals may conceal their financial difficulties for fear of being harshly judged by their community. Self-esteem and identity. For some individuals, their identity and self-esteem are closely tied to their financial status. Displaying signs of wealth can temporarily boost self-esteem and provide a sense of accomplishment, even if it's based on a facade. For instance, someone may feel a surge of confidence when driving an expensive car or wearing designer clothing, even if they are struggling financially behind the scenes. Fear of rejection or exclusion from one's circle. Considering oneself as part of a social or professional group with insufficient income can generate considerable anxiety. For example, being a senior executive with a mediocre salary can lead to deep shame and fear that others will discover this reality, potentially resulting in exclusion from that circle. To avoid this, many people use credit to conceal their true financial situation and appear prosperous, in line with the expectations of their environment. One client shared with me that she couldn't afford to dine out at fancy restaurants, let alone 2 to 3 times a week, but she couldn't afford for her colleagues or friends to find out. Consequently, she relied on credit cards to maintain appearances and stay within the milieu. The consequences of living in falsehood. Financial strain. Maintaining a false image of wealth often leads to increased debt and financial instability. Credit cards, loans, and other forms of borrowing become tools to support this illusion, creating a cycle of financial stress. Impact on mental health. Constant worry about finances, coupled with the effort to maintain appearances, can lead to anxiety, depression, and diminished self-esteem. The disconnect between the public persona and private reality can be mentally exhausting. Relationship tensions. Family and friendships may suffer due to a lack of transparency about financial situations. Trust issues and money-related conflicts can erode the foundations of close relationships. Clearly, This syndrome can completely be the cause of your failures and feelings of discomfort. Coaching is very effective, even essential, for overcoming this obstacle and achieving real wealth. Here's what you can implement to free yourself from the false wealth syndrome. 1. Awareness and acceptance. The first step is to acknowledge the problem. Awareness involves identifying the motivations behind the need to display false wealth and accepting that true personal value does not depend on material possessions. 2. Financial education and planning. Learning about personal finances and establishing a realistic budget can help regain control of your finances. Setting achievable financial goals and sticking to them can lead to long-term stability and reduce the need to impress others. 3. Building authentic relationships. Surround yourself with people who appreciate you for who you are, not for what you have. Authentic relationships provide support and reduce the pressure to maintain a false image. 4. Mindfulness and mental health. Practicing mindfulness can help manage stress and improve mental well-being. Seeking professional help, such as therapy or counseling, can provide strategies for coping with anxiety and building a healthier self-image. The false wealth syndrome is a modern dilemma fueled by social pressures and internal insecurities. By understanding its roots and taking proactive measures, we can break the cycle of deception and financial stress. True success and happiness come from authenticity, self-acceptance, and financial stability. Build a life that reflects your true self and break free from the chains of false wealth. Remember, wealth is not just about what you own, but about who you are, and this comes with authenticity, financial wisdom, and relationships that support and uplift your true self.